Since I started cycle syncing 5 years ago, I've achieved way more in my business while working less. Aligning your menstrual cycle with your business activities is a one productivity hack I recommend to every spiritual entrepreneur. In this video, I reveal the secret power we women have but aren't taught about ourselves, and how you can harness it in your business for greater success and energy. If you're struggling with being productive consistently in your business, this is a video for you. The first thing you need to realize is that women work differently than men. I know this is a very controversial idea to share these days, but understanding that has truly transformed my productivity and also how I feel about it more than anything else in my 8 years as a business owner. So let's quickly revisit biology principles. Men have a 24-hour hormone cycle. They produce testosterone, which is their dominant hormone, throughout the day, every day. Women, on the other hand, we have a 28 days hormone cycle. So our different hormones, which are a bit of testosterone, but mainly estrogen and progesterone, really fluctuate throughout the month, which means our energy levels and also our mood is going to rise and fall throughout the month as well. And this is true even if you don't have a period, by the way. Your energy will fluctuate throughout the month. You can use the phases of the moon to cycle sync, as we follow the same waning and waxing pattern. So what does it mean? It means that where men can be expected to show up day in, day out to work in the exact same way with the exact same level of energy, we are different. And when you think about it, the mainstream 9-to-5 schedule was really based on men's energy. Because before the 60s, women rarely worked these hours. They worked at home or in the field, and they weren't expected to consistently produce 8 hours a day, every day, all throughout the year. And taking it a step further, the 40-hour work week itself is actually based on machines. During the Industrial Revolution, so in the 30s, factory owners needed employees to work around the clock to maximize the production and the use of the machines. So they had a schedule which was divided in 3 times 8 hours. And it still hasn't changed to these days. What I'm trying to convey here is that the usual schedule and the ideals we have of productivity and consistency are literally man-made. This brings us to my second point. As women, we need to redefine what consistency really looks like. I recently led my consistent client class, and this was the slide that got the most positive feedback. Because consistency truly isn't about showing every day the same. Instead, it's about showing up every day with the energy of the day and knowing that every day is going to be different. Sometimes you'll have more energy and sometimes you'll have less energy. Other elements, of course, also come into play beside hormones, like what's happening in your life, the change of seasons, or even astral events. Real consistency is accepting your fluctuating energy levels and showing up the best you can while taking care of your energy. Actually, as a marketing energetics coach, I always tell my clients to take care of their energy first and then to show up for their business. Because you serve your business and your clients best with the overflow of the energy that you have, not with the energy you need to function as a happy human being. And this truly makes all the difference when it comes to having a business that is sustainable, enjoyable, and profitable. Okay, now let's get into the specifics of cycle syncing for your business. It's all about matching the energy of the day with a specific task or set of actions in your business. Each phase of your menstrual cycle has a different vibe. When in your follicular phase, for example, which is right after your period, that's when you're gonna have rising energy levels and you're gonna feel a whoosh of motivation coming through you, which is ideal for starting a new project or maybe launching a new offer. Your ovulation phase is when you're gonna feel the most socially confident. So it's ideal to nurture your business relationship and have live trainings or meetings with people. Then comes the luteal phase or the grumpy phase. This is actually the ideal time to really refine your project and assess what's working and what's not working on your business so you can make some tweaks. And your menstruation is the best time to engage in inner reflection and replenishing your energy. Personally, that's when I do my most creative and spiritual work. And then you start again. So each phase has a purpose where you do nurture, refine, and review your business goals every month. And embracing all 4 parts of the cycle means that you have your inner project manager that's here to help you actually grow your business in a way that is way more effective, way more sustainable, and also way more enjoyable. You're not forcing yourself anymore. You are in touch with your energy, and that in turns can be felt through your content, through your offers, throughout your relationship, and that is what attracts clients. So how can you start cycle thinking in your business now? 1, start paying attention to where you are in your cycle now and start planning accordingly. For example, I wouldn't plan a live training during my period, or I don't even take calls during my period. So I make sure to block off time on my calendar when my period is due. Pay attention to your energy day to day. And while cycle syncing is great, it's not meant to be one more rule that you must follow. It's all about letting go of the rules and about connecting you to your inner energy cycles. So really trust yourself first. And 3, redefine what consistency looks like for you and start assessing your productivity on a month's basis rather than on daily and weekly basis. Last week I had my period and I was on the sofa most of the time, and I think I sent about 2 emails and that was it. I rested because that's what my body needed. And this week I have so much more energy. And so I'm recording this video and I'm starting new projects. I could have felt bad for not being productive enough last week, but instead I choose to embrace my fluctuating energy and see what I'm accomplishing on a month's basis rather than on a weekly basis. Because really, at the end of the day, we are not machines. We can't be expected. We can't have the self-expectations of clocking in and having the exact same brilliant output day in and day out. Cycle thinking is really a first step towards embracing your feminine energy, which means taking breaks when your body needs to, not when your mind thinks you are allowed to. Embracing your feminine energy means going with the flow and being in a receptive state. Keyword being. It's truly a superpower we have, and leveraging it means we don't have to give in the masculine, really hustly way of achieving our business goals. That gives us more space to rest, to play, and to co-create literal miracles with the universe. And that, my friends, is how you attract clients on repeat without hustling all month. Yes, there is also a strategy part to it, but marketing energetics is all about having a business and a marketing strategy in place that support your energy levels and allow you to take break, which is what I help my clients achieve. Together, we work on the strategic aspect and the energetic aspects of running a business so you can get clients even when you're a couch potato binge watching Netflix like I was last week. In this next video, we do a deep dive on the menstrual phase. You'll learn what goes on energetically during this time and what are the ideal business activities to do so you can keep on growing your business while resting.